Welcome back to Old Folks Racing PlayStation. Welcome back to Round 6 Summer 2022 season. As we enter the second half of the season, we are again at Road America with the Oreca Nissan LMP2. Very nice category. Not everyone's favorite LMP2 car though, as it does provide a fair bit of challenge around this demanding American circuit. Now, we already had race 1 and Darren Head was the winner. We are now proceeding to race 2. Again, it's going to be 10 laps, and again we expect very close action and battles through the field. We shall take you through the starting grid for this second race. Diogo Silva is again on pole position, but that did not help him very much in race 1. Dale Taylor, who had not the ideal race in race 1, hoping for better things in race 2. Second row is Simon Allen and Diogo Almeida. Third is Darren Head, winner of race 1, and Scott Davley. Then is Jumbo and Peter Adrian on the fourth row. We have then Kev Allen and David Emge on the fifth row. We have lost Todd Antonio for the second race, but we hope that he's going to be back to Old Folks Racing PlayStation fairly soon, as we are now ready to start. And look at how close the cars are. Oh, this time round Diogo Silva has had a good start. Diogo Silva has had a good start. So did Simon Allen and Dale Taylor, unfortunately, as they are now going to go into turn 1. And let's see, let's give a look out for any action. Look at this. Oh, someone has hit the back of Diogo Silva. That was Simon Allen. Simon Allen has hit Diogo Silva. Diogo Silva still side by side there. Through turn. Oh, look at this. Dale Taylor has got the inside line, and now he is leading Dale Taylor, but we noticed that Scott Davley has somehow, well, he is in the gravel trap, and it seems to me that he has been hit by someone. A bit of pushing and shoving there through turn 1, some drivers running wide. Now Scott Davley is ahead of Peter Adrian. They both overtook Simon Allen, and oh, there's a bit of contact between Peter and Scott. Look at this, Dale Taylor in the lead of the race. Look at this, look at Darren Head. Look at Darren Head, he's coming. Darren Head is going on the inside. That's 3 wide, and they will not get through the corner like that. 3 wide still at the exit. Darren Head, what a move. That is the move of the season. If he gets the lead of this race, he does not. He's in second place now. Diogo Silva is coming back at him, and Diogo Silva again with a poor start, but we have to look at the onboard there from Darren Head. Let's look at the onboard from Darren, because this has been wildly epic on the first lap in turn 4. And remember, he's coming from 4th place. Dale Taylor has got the lead, followed by Diogo Silva, followed by Diogo Almeida. Darren is going to overtake 2 of them. 2 Diogos in the same corner, as Diogo was actually going on the outside of Dale Taylor. And Darren is, well, they all behave incredibly well. Now, contact between, a bit of pushing and shoving there between Dale and Darren. Now Dale is ahead, it's his corner. But Darren Head is in 2nd place, and Diogo Silva drops to 3rd. Dale Taylor leads this race, and now he's got a few car lengths already of a gap. And what a first lap we've been having. Absolutely brilliant. Something happened to Simon Allen. Something happened to Simon Allen, and that something was not good, because Simon, he had already been wide in turn 1, and it seems he has been in the wall, and there was contact between him and someone else. Well, it was Peter Adrian, Peter on the outside, and probably entitled to that corner, and Simon also gets hit from behind by, I believe, David Emge had nowhere to go. But Simon dropping to last. Scott Davley, who was also involved in an incident, is in 9th, and Peter Adrian, that was involved in both incidents, is in 8th place. 7th is David Emge. In fact, he's no longer 7th because Peter Adrian has gone ahead of him. So did almost Scott Davely. And this has been quite an eventful first lap. Now Peter is in 7th, and the only driver we have not mentioned in this first lap is Kev Allen. Kev is up into 6th place, and he's not far away from Jumbo. But let's have a look at the race leader. No, let's not have a look at the race leader. Let's have a look at these two, because some action might happen here. Diogo Almeida very close to Diogo Silva there. Ends up losing a bit of time at the exit of Canada corner. And after all this drama, Dale Taylor is going to lead the opening lap of this race, followed by Darren and Diogo and Diogo. And there he is at number 89, Dale Taylor. Can he win? It would be his first win of the season, but race 1 winner Darren Head has had an incredible start. And he was, I believe, 5th on the grid. Look at this, Dale Taylor is in the grass already in the 2nd lap. Dale Taylor, Darren Head was 5th or 6th, I can't remember, and could well be in the lead by the end of lap 2 again. Very good start by Darren, as Diogo Silva has to contend now with Diogo Almeida. And behind them we see Jumbo and Kev Allen also very close. Let's have a quick look at these two to see if there is any action here. No, there isn't. Peter Adrian in 7th, not far behind in that number 33. And now we have a number of drivers after that are recovering. That includes Scott Davely and Simon Allen. They've both gone ahead of David Emge, that is in 10th place. Let's go back to the race lead. Oh, and Simon Allen is again in the grass. Did he spin? No, he did not. But race is not going according to plan for Simon Allen. He probably should work together with Scott. They probably have more or less the same pace, and they can't gain ground. They are only a couple of seconds behind Peter Adrian, so it's not all lost. They could still be good candidates for a top 5 or maybe a podium if there is a lot of action ahead of them. Now ahead of the field is Dale Taylor, end of lap 2, and he's a second ahead of Darren Head. Darren now being more preoccupied with Diogo Silva behind, just like in the end of race 1. Then with Dale, the two Diogos having their headlights on already to say to their opponents that they are there. And Diogo gaining a lot of ground there to Darren Head. Meanwhile, Jumbo has opened a bit of a gap, and in fact it's Kev Allen that's defending from Peter Adrian. Peter had a go in turn 1, and now probably is going to have a go in turn 2. And the corner I keep calling turn 4 is in fact turn 3. It really depends on how you count the corners. I don't know if this, for example, is a corner, so I don't really know how to call this corner. Somehow I remember from IndyCar that is turn 4, if I'm not mistaken. But in any case, if I ever say turn 4, and that's Peter Adrian. If I ever say turn 4, oh, and Peter has got together with Simon Allen as he was recovering. I think Simon, well, I'm not entirely sure why Simon felt the need to go. Oh, he was on the inside. Simon Allen was on the inside, and then, oh, this was just bad luck for Simon Allen. He was making a move on Scott Davely, and then he runs a little bit wide, and all of a sudden he sees a stationary car of, almost stationary car of Peter Adrian. Peter ends up losing all the positions here as he drops to 9th, but Scott Davely manages to go up into 7th place, and some contact, or was it? I don't know if this was contact or not between Simon and Peter, and it wasn't. It was just Simon running wide. Now Simon is in 9th place. Let's go back to the battle for 2nd place. And it seems to me that Diogo is very close to Darren, but not sure he's close enough to make a move in Canada corner. Well, he can't be much closer than this. as Darren goes defensive there. Ooh, small mistake at the exit, and Diogo Almeida is not far behind this duet of drivers, as he is just a second behind. Diogo Almeida 4th place, Jumbo is in 5th, Kev Allen in 6th, Scott Davely up to 7th now, that number 6 car. Peter Adrian now defending from Simon Allen, battle for 8th place with David Emge sitting in 10th. He's also sitting down in his car, hopefully, or in his gaming chair, more precisely, as Simon Allen is trying to go ahead of Peter Adrian. Peter got an excellent top 5 in race 1, but race 2 has been a little bit different. He's been involved in a couple of incidents, culminating with that spin. Now makes a mistake out of turn 2. Surely this is the opportunity for Simon Allen, and Simon is already trying to go side by side with Peter as they go into what I call turn 4 here in Road America, and nicely done there by Simon Allen, up into 8th place. Now all he has to do is to go after Scott Davely again. Del Taylor, nicely done. He's increased his gap to 2.2 seconds. As we are on lap 4, and it's natural that as Darren and Diogo are very close to one another, potentially battling with one another, this can only benefit Del Taylor. Del Taylor looking good if he makes no mistakes. He's building a very nice gap indeed to win this race. It would be his first win of the season, not his first win in LMP2, as he won several rounds of the Endurance League in 2021. He's also leading the championship this year, although in the GTE class. And look at that, Darren Head is running a lot of curbs, and that's a little bit risky here in Road America with this particular car. Let's go back to this battle, and this battle is Simon Allen. Simon Allen spins. Simon Allen spins in the last corner. This is the danger of going over the curbs with this LMP2 car in particular. He's just rotating now. He tries to avoid it. He rotates the other side. Absolutely beautiful. Peter Adrian almost joins him, but decides at the last minute not to do so. And Simon Allen's race after a podium in race 1 is really not going according to plan. That number 48 car really, it led race 1, but well, Darren Head has also gone ahead of Diogo Silva now by a few car lengths. Lap 5, the gap is coming down. Del Taylor is he has done a 57.8, but he's probably done some sort of mistake in the first few corners of this lap, because he's lost time just 1.7 seconds. He's still looking okay, but the race is absolutely not over, as the second, third and fourth can still fit on the same screen. Let's look for battles. We have one between Peter Adrian that has just been overtaken for the end time by Simon Allen. Simon recovering to 8. The problem is that he's now 7 seconds behind Scott Davely, and Mr. Consistency is actually running good times, 1:59.7. Not very different from the drivers ahead. In fact, he is faster than Simon. Kev Allen is also faster than Simon, but more relevant to this image is the fact that he has gained around 0.6 of a second in the last lap. Now we shall see what happens in this lap, as these two drivers are about to cross the line. Kev is in 6th, and he does 1:59.4, and so does Scott Davely, so pretty much the same time. They are 7 seconds behind Jumbo. Jumbo is a bit of an unsung hero in a lot of these races. He is very fast and makes no mistakes. 1:58.6 is faster than almost anyone but the leader of this race. Jumbo in 5th, and he is still only 3 seconds, or in fact 2.5 seconds behind Diogo Almeida. So if there is some tangling or mistakes at the top, he might be a candidate for a podium, as Dale Taylor has again opened the gap 2.6 seconds, which means that Darren Head is losing time, which means that Diogo Silva is gaining time. Now we are in the second half of this race already. Lap 6 is currently being done and almost finished with that. That number 1 car is in second place. Diogo Silva is again reasonably close to Darren Head, but still not close enough to make a move in Canada corner. And Darren a little bit out of shape again. He seems to be just slightly out of shape in every lap at that corner, and fortunately not out of shape enough that he can compromise his speeds here in the start-finish line. And it seems to me this is almost a replay of race 1. Diogo Silva does not have an opportunity, cannot create an opportunity to make a move on Darren Head. Darren is, well, they're basically running the same times. In fact, Darren was faster by around 0.4 of a second, and he continues to be in second place. Let's look for battles. We still have one here between Kev Allen and Scott Davis. Scott was half a second faster in the last lap, but the gap is not going down very substantially. Nevertheless, these are the closest drivers together with Darren and Diogo on the track. Simon Allen has checked out from Peter Adrian. He's faster, and look at this. This is a mistake by Kev Allen, almost losing it there. And did Scott lose it? No, he did not. But he's a little bit ever closer. I wonder if he's going to run out of time to be in a position to challenge 6th place. Let's go back to the race leaders as they approach the carousel. Once again, look at this nice exit there from the carousel by Diogo. He's got nice exits from the carousel, but he just cannot be close enough to make a move into Canada corner, although now he may be tempted to make a move as Darren Head is in defensive mode. And not the greatest exit there from the Canada corner by Darren Head again, and now Diogo is closer than ever. Now can he gain ground in this last corner? Darren Head hits the curb, so does Diogo Silva. They both go slightly out of shape, but Darren will have to go defensive surely, because now the drafting effect is going to be substantial. Can Diogo Silva make a move here? We are on lap 8. Diogo is running out of time, and he cannot make a move into turn 1. Now Darren is out of shape in turn 1, and Diogo could be in a position to make a move in turn 2, or even better, to make a move in what I call turn 4. They're actually getting closer as well to Dale Taylor. So towards the end of the race, they are magically getting closer to one another. Darren had nice exit there from turn 2. Diogo Silva again too far behind. Not the greatest top speed there either. And trying to brake very late. And now, oh, nice exit there. Now can he make a move? It's a little bit tight. Let's look for other battles through the field, as actually Jumbo is getting ever closer to Diogo Almeida. Just 1.5 seconds. We could have a battle for 4th, and Kev Allen continues to be ahead of Scott Davis, and Simon Allen is joining this party. Look at that lap time, fastest lap of the race. Simon Allen a 1:56.876. That is an incredible time by Simon Allen, as he has now found the speed to recover. He's running in clean air, and that probably helps. Look at this. Ever closer. Darren Head. Diogo Silva. Darren Head. Darren Head is... No, makes a mistake. He does not spin. Can he recover? No. Diogo Silva in second place, but it's not over. This is not over yet. Diogo Silva, look at this. They are almost the same car. Now, Diogo was attacking in the last lap. He's now going to be defending surely, because he does not have the same top speed as Darren, and Darren is still coming at him. Can he make a move into turn one? Darren Head, he can't. We'll keep an eye on that battle there for 6th place, as Kev Allen, Scott Davley and Simon Allen are about to go together. But surely Darren Head has had an immensely good exit in this corner in the last lap. Now, can he do it again this time around? He needs to overtake Diogo Silva. Diogo Silva is already going defensive as well, trying to break the draft. And it seems to me that he's been successful in doing that. But this battle is not over. It's absolutely not over. Let's have a look at Kev Allen. Well, I thought something was happening, but they're still a bit far apart from one another. So let's go back to the battle for second place. That number 66, Diogo Silva, still under attack by Darren Head, and it seems to me also that Jumbo has had a problem. He's done a 2:04, and this happened in the last lap. We'll actually rewind, as this is significant. We'll rewind to see what happened to Jumbo. 2:04 is definitely not a Jumbo time, as he was actually very close to Diogo Almeida. So I am wondering if, well, he's lost at least 5 or 6 seconds there. And was it in the last corner? Yes, it was, and it was self-inflicted. He just hits the curb on the inside. He's a bit out of shape, and he rotates, presses the reset button, but this is enough, absolutely enough, to lose 5 or 6 seconds. And you can see Kev Allen there at the back, and Scott Davley now coming at him, but he should be fine, as we only have a couple of laps to go here. Scott Davley in 7th after finishing the first race in 4th. Simon Allen, the day is not going according to plan, but he may have... Oh, Simon Allen has hit the wall once again, and his pace is great, his consistency not so much, and he is definitely going to finish 8th now. Peter Adrian is 6 seconds behind in 9th, and David Emke is running in 10th place. Let's go back to the battle for second place, the closest battle on the track. Again, these two seem to be magnetically attracted, Darren Head and Diogo Silva. This time around it's Diogo ahead of Darren, and out of the carousel they go. Now Dale Taylor, we have not seen too much of him because he's virtually made no mistakes, and he's 1 lap away from his first win of the season. Canada corner is coming, and Darren Head is making a move. Is he? He's trying to gain at the exit, but didn't quite work. As the last lap is about to begin for Dale Taylor, and Dale absolutely dominant here in Road America in race 2, has led every lap so far, all 9 laps. Now will he lead the lap that matters? That's the lap that started now. Let's go for the second place battle. Seems to me that Diogo Almeida is closer to these two as well, which is normal as they battle. Let's keep an eye on other battles through the field. Scott Davely is losing ground. He's got Simon Allen a second behind. So we may still have something there. Now, is Darren too far behind here? I think he is. I think he's too far behind, but still not over. Oh, Diogo has overcooked it, doesn't he? Diogo has overcooked the breaking point. Here comes Darren Head. Now Diogo Silva has to absolutely defend for his life. And Darren is, oh, contact between the two drivers. That was a little bit ambitious from Darren Head. He had to go for it, though. It's not a very common overtaking point. We'll see this from the onboard, as he is gifted with this mistake. Now Diogo knows he's overcooked it, and he is coming back into the racing line. Now he's immediately going inside to defend. A little bit of a switcheroo, but Darren and Diogo had to steal his corner. Darren almost spinning, but great car control there. Let's look at this all over again to see the relative positions of the cars. And it seems to me that Diogo's already turning there. And it's a tricky overtaking spot, but nevertheless they haven't lost any positions. Diogo Almeida all of a sudden feels that the podium is possible. But it's going to be Dale Taylor's day, surely. It is going to be Dale Taylor's day through the kink one more time. And he can already taste the champagne, as he is going to win for the first time in the summer 2022 season. This is round 12. No, it's not, well, it's race 12 with Diogo Silva with 5 victories, Darren Head with 3, Simon Allen with 2, Jumbo with 1, and now it's going to be Dale Taylor's turn. Fantastic combo, fantastic racing, and what a race by Dale Taylor. Absolutely brilliant. He takes the checkered flag. Diogo Silva finishes second again, followed by Darren Head, followed by Diogo Almeida. Jumbo is going to be 5th again. Well, no, he was 6th, I believe, in race 1. Peter Adrian was 5th. Kev Allen in 7th. And Scott Davely, well, Kev Allen in 6th, sorry. Scott Davely holds off that position from Simon Allen. I believe that Simon has lost a bit more time. Peter Adrian in the grass, but he's going to finish 9th. And David Emge is going to complete the race in 10th spot, as we will accompany him to the end of the race. Into the carousel there, and woo, very wide on the grass there, as he is almost trying the inside grass as well. Now in the kink, and again in the grass into Canada corner. Well, I think he's just doing this for fun. He knows it's the last lap. He's not going to improve or worsen his position, and he's going to take that checkered flag in 10th spot. It has been a very intense combo. Round 6 of the summer 2022 season. Victories for Darren Head in race 1 and for Dale Taylor in race 2. Fantastic, very close racing, as always covered by the Liberator channel. As we say bye bye for now, it's over in round 6.